Gamers, we're back. And in spite of it all, I'm having a good time with the Bazaar, man. I really like... Is the state of the meta a little imbalanced? Yeah. And do I fixate on that sometimes? Yeah. Because sometimes you play the game because it's good. And then you start to get an ego and you're like, I should be winning this. And then you lose to stuff and you go, what the heck, the game's broken. You know, you instead of playing the game because it looks like fun, you're playing the game to win. You're putting the cart before the horse, and when you don't win, you're like, oh, the game is bad. No, the game is good. The meta within the game needs a lot of tweaking. Hang on, I think this might be an aquatic shielding build, man. I don't know. You start with Silver Pearl, you got to give it a chance, I think. So I don't know. Would I say I have faith that they're going to figure it out? No, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But I have hope, and I think the game is fun nonetheless. I think that the core tenets of the game are really good. I did, at the end of 2024, I was like, this was like my second favorite game of 2024. Balatro is king. Now, that being said, Balatro didn't come out in early access. Balatro just came out. So it doesn't matter. They're both worth playing. A lot of people said recency bias. Well, we're, halfway through February. I still think it's great. Even if I do get annoyed with it sometimes. By the way, why did I fight the kimono? 3 extra shield possibly on my Pearl. Yes, sir! I doubt that it's going to make a huge difference, but... Well, that would have made a huge difference if I sold the Pearl to buff the scrap. Yeah, that would have changed the game for sure. Okay, this is a tough one, man. Do you go weapons or items? We kind of want to go items and get as many aquatics as we can. You're an aquatic. You're an aquatic. Octua roll on that thing. I would even buy the amulet just to fill some space. You're also an aquatic, but I can't afford you. I think you buy out the shop because you may want the powder horn. The powder horn is one of those things. It's like when you move, you should always buy a plunger. You'd always rather have a plunger before you need it. Trust me.
Some folks a lot older than me have lived a lot.
Okay, this one, you're cheesing me off on this one, but I'll take a little poison buff, even though I don't expect it to be important. So I expect it's a weird feeling to encounter a dually, by the way, and be like, not mad. Maybe this is the meta where we should start playing dually because he's not overpowered, but. I'm still a little mad because you kind of get like a guaranteed synergy early on, but that's okay. I'm not, it's, my quarrel's not with you, okay? Either way, what was I saying? I don't remember really what I was talking about, to be honest with you. Probably nothing super important. Let's be realistic with one another. We win these? I think we definitely win these, man. We stacked up. I was rude to the catfish, but that beginner's skill actually helped us out. What do I have in my pocket again? Oh, I was talking about the plunger. That's right. It's maybe at some point we'll want to run an ammo item. It doesn't even have to be an ammo build. We could just reload a potion or something. So for now, I'll take the XP. I don't know if we can beat anything we're about to go up. I'm just going to take the XP. I don't know if we can beat the Covetous. Luckily, you never fight the Covetous. I think I'm just going to take Mosquito just because it's like, it's the easy way out on this one. I mean, it doesn't really do anything. And it's, I gotta remember from the last one, its skills are so good, man. Well, actually, its loot in general is so good. Oh, we have a piranha in our backpack too that we should put on the board because that would be really nice for making the coral go a little bit faster. Who knows, man? Maybe it's full piranha build. Maybe. It's more likely than you think.
It's over already.
You slow, deal 8 damage. Okay, proboscis, maybe?
Waiting to be filled.
You, welcome to the party, pal. We don't really slow enough for that to be too meaningful, but I'll take a bronze tier item. Harpoon is aquatic. To be honest with you, I know that there's the 10% crit chance, but nothing we have does any damage anyway, so maybe you just run Powder Flask Harpoon. I would like to see, mayhaps, if you have a seaweed for sale. That's a pretty solid upgrade. 4? You cost 4 to reload and you sell trash? Are you kidding me, man? The Shark Claws goes really fast, which makes Pearl better. But I think the expense involved is a little high. Rest assured, by the way, I'm not thrilled with our lineup. But we won day 1 on a build that I honestly think was not that impressive. Maybe that's the play. But maybe you could get lucky on day 2, and even if we lose day 2, as far as I'm concerned, being 1-1 after 2 days with basically no weapon is pretty okay. Regal Blade, but it only does 24 damage. There might be something in this. Like, destroy the Tuscan helmet, I guess? Dude, we might be in here. The Regal Blade is still gonna hurt, but the poison is not going anywhere for them. The yo-yo is basically irrelevant. If we kill the axe, they're not doing... That's like 30% of their damage gone forever. We're gonna win, man. We're gonna win. We got them by the you-know-whats. We got them by the short hairs. This is what I mean when I say the opponents you fight in the early game are like the single biggest determiner of how successful or how much of a failure your run will be. We're fighting, no disrespect, electricians and plumbers. And I'm loving every minute of it, Jerry. I'm loving every minute of it. I won't be able to afford the skills. Give me a pearl. Oh! Yes. Yes, we can. Look at that. Okay. Hold on this. I think we gotta fight the challenger just because nothing the Cutlass guy gives us is gonna be any good. Now here, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know if any of this is great either, to be fair with you, but we at least make it, right? I mean, I'm trying to think of what we need. We really want, like, just fast aquatics. We don't want to be running Powder Horn Harpoon forever. We don't want to be running 6 damage Piranha. Mind you, every empty space that comes up on our board here, I don't mind throwing an extra Piranha out there because it makes the coral better.
As spineless as it.
Now, if I'm being straight up with you, I don't really care for the hand axe. I would rather rock another Piranha and an amulet, I think. You'll upgrade a bronze tier item. If anything, it probably has to be Star Chart. Harpoon getting a 1-second cooldown reduction, it doesn't seem that valuable to me. 15% crit and 15... Well, I guess it's technically a plus 5% crit and a plus 5% cooldown. That seems more meaningful. I'm going to start with, like, 400 shield early. Seems crazy, man. And then maybe, like, another fight? Another item? Interesting. As much as I appreciate the Harpoon, and I really have been trying to appreciate it more lately, the double barrel's got to clear here. Now, in true Bazaar fashion, this would be like, hey, we had a pretty good day, now get ready to lose. Because we previously had some middling days and won actually easily. So this is where, I mean, they've kind of got the build they told me not to worry about. This seems very tough. I will admit as well, I should have reworked my board to have you and I next to each other. I should have had the star chart adjacent to the double barrel and adjacent to the coral. Because the extra crit chance might have made a difference. But this is like, I'm taking a look at the board and I'm going, okay, this is what I need. I need beach ball. I need shell. Possibly jellyfish. We don't really know. If we could get puffer or something, sure. That's okay. That's not a big deal. And we got another piranha. And I think I gotta, just for the sheer memery of it, man, I think I gotta. Let me see what you got cooking up. By the way, it should be like young. Okay. You're gone. You're not going to apply. You guys can stick around for now. Decent enough. Decent enough. Decent enough. Decent enough. I don't have any space for that. Okay. You're done, bud. You're done, bud. You're done, bud. I don't know what to give 5% crit chance to. I'm going to give it to the Pearl just because I know it's going to stick around for now. Okay, for 1 gold, sure, for 1 gold. I was going to say it's not a big deal, but for 1 gold, it's probably worth it. All your weapons gain 4 damage. Now that's a little bit more compelling. And then a weapon gains 5 damage. Even if we're not going to be rocking it forever, I mean, you can't deny the percentage increase. We really could use... I don't really care for those, to be honest, at this point. We really could use a heal. Seaweed is a small healing item.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it. You wanna buy
This might sound crazy. I think you guys are now done, and we're on like full aquatic build now. I guess I don't really want the fishing net out there, but if it's fishing net or 1 shot from a harpoon, I guess they're both 8 seconds. Let's think about this. You know what? No, you're right. It's chum bucket. And do you rock it? I think you might just rock it, man. 4 seconds. Piranhas are 5. Okay.
Gift wrap it for you?
Interesting. I don't know if I'd say good, but I think it looks decent. I don't know if it has long-term potential. I really thought this was going to be more of a shield build, but it looks decent for sure. And you can't deny the seaweed got pumping real quick. You might say, NL, your weapons don't do any damage. Yes, but they're like insanely good at charging on my shield and making my seaweed better. Also, we're getting like, what's our crit chance now? Ooh, 45. That's not so bad. Interesting. It's a very interesting setup. I mean, a shield potion is really good too, to be honest. It's like a reloading shield potion. There's something to that. There's something to think about. I think we gotta roll on these, even though it's expensive. When you crit, your heal items gain 10 heal. First, okay, it's gotta be first time you poison freeze, because you're out there for the time being. You're not gonna function. It's just not, it ain't me, babe. I really don't want to pull out the chum bucket, man, because it buffs everything. But this a reloading shield potion is like disgustingly good. Right now, at least. So I guess to be honest, I think I'm gonna pull 2 piranhas, leave the chum bucket, and run reloading shield potion right there. It's a bit unusual for my standards. I feel like you might want to take a friend, man. But I also feel like it's really hard to pass up an opportunity like that. I don't think this will be a level, but also don't really think you have anything I'm too interested in, but what happens when you gain haste? You gain crit chance. I mean, you're going to be doing some serious damage, but then again, you also don't reload, so I wouldn't worry about it all that much. And then, before you doubt the shield potion, by the way, and long term you might be right, that the shield potion is not going to be on the board forever. However, ye of little faith, I want you to take a look at the recap and tell me what you think is going to do more shielding right now. This times 2, or these 2 items in conjunction with one another. When you crit with an item, reload another one. Dude... Can I hit you with some... I didn't even look at the recap. Can I hit you with something insane? I don't think we need Powder Horn anymore. When you crit with an item, reload another. I think we could just rock another Piranha out there instead, because I think that between all the items that we have, we're going to be critting enough to reload the shield potion. Plus, every 4 seconds, the crit chance goes up by 5 for every single item. Okay, they have a better version of my own build. That doesn't mean our build is cooked. It means we're going to lose this one. Man, but let me tell you, shield potion goes crazy when you don't have a puffer in your ear telling you that, like, your veins are on fire or whatever. Hold. Just hold on for one more if you can. No, you can't. You can't. That's okay. That's okay. It's not your fault. Their build is just us, but better. It would be nice, man. It would be nice. There's plenty of stuff that would be nice, actually. I'm gonna go silver tier item. Great item for me to poop on and sell. Another piranha, huh? I'm almost wondering if you don't just cut this and put 2 more piranhas out there. Just to charge you and you faster. And I mean, they do more damage as well, but like, let's see how we do against the trash golem, man. It's a weird build. It's a very strange build. By my standards, at least. Okay, we survived the barrel going off. I think that means that we're not killable. Please stop slowing my entire board. We have a great ability to hang, that's for sure. We do, it would benefit us if we had something that actually did some real damage. Like better piranhas. Burn both players for 10 slow. I mean, we could crit and reload this. I just don't really think we want it on our board. I meant to look at the recap. I don't really want a weapon, man. Like, while we're here, unless I see a better option, that's what we're taking. Mod Squad does work with friends, but we don't really have friends. I think we try it, because I don't know what we would be getting from the other enemies anyway. First Aiden might be pretty good. I honestly don't know. You are going to be scaling quick. You're going to be gaining a lot of damage. But on the other hand, I'm going to be shielding like an awful lot. And then that's before we even discuss the healing, man. Ah! Hold. Big heal. I really appreciate that one because they're doing quite a lot of damage now. Yes! We pulled that out. That's a tie. I live with that.
See that plank?
When you use an adjacent friend, haste this 2 seconds. If only... I mean, I could get you whipping around pretty quick. You might stick on the squad. I know what you're thinking. Do you upgrade like fishing nets so you get silver piranhas? I think the answer is no. So what do you upgrade? I don't know, man. I don't know. I will say, I was going to say this might be Gigabrain skill time, but I think just seaweed is going to be a core element of the run. Can I say something? Am I crazy to think that 25 extra damage across all of our weapons would actually be pretty good here? I don't know if our damage is ever going to be meaningful. Oh, shadowboxing. I thought that said NL. Okay, winless pig.
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Can we beat the weakest pig that's ever existed in the Bazaar? I see squares that do damage. A fairly slow Addle-Addle. I like our odds, man. Freezing the weights actually seems incredible as well. Stop healing. Your Addle-Addle's gonna start attacking too fast for me. Hold! No! Okay. Losing to that pig. No disrespect to you, because I'm sure like one person loses to you and all of a sudden they're like, oh no, I'm at rock bottom. That's got to sting. But that's an indication to me that our run is no longer viable. So let's rework the run.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you.
You're very, very important. Potentially. Let's be honest. You're gone. You're gone. And I really can't see us needing any more bronze piranhas. So add the shark. I'm not going to take the harpoon. When you use another aquatic, this gains... You know what's crazy? Is that this thing is going to reload. Because when we crit, it will reload. But it's going to scale so slowly. It's like, what do you pull out to make it fit? It's you can't really take away the chum bucket, which is a horrifying sentence. We need to find a way. I think I hold you in my bag for now. I gotta find a way to haste you. I would like peer into the abyss or whatever and see what kind of small and larges you have going on here. Just bear with me for a second here. I got to think about this. See, you're very interesting piece. I haven't yet decided what I'm going to do. But I think, though I'm sorry to say it, I think it's at least like you're gone. And you're gone. And you're gone. And then a water wheel.
Grotesque excess.
And you're gone. And then a water wheel is gonna go like here. Place all other items for 2 seconds. 4 seconds. 6 seconds. You're not a long-term part of the plan. I'm sorry, because you have been very good, even though our results have not been good with you. And you're gone. The last one is gone. And then the shark, at the very least, scales. And you would lower your cooldown by 15%, but you would make you charge faster.
Large items, small items, grotesque excess.
This is a big swing. I wouldn't say plus or minus yet, because we don't know. All I would say right now is that this was a big swing. I think that this is very dangerous, but I think we have to go up against the lone shark, because if we beat them, we might upgrade our shark, right? Well, apparently not. I could definitely settle for crashing waves, though. First, we have to win, though. Hang on, it's all coming together. Like, I genuinely didn't know where this one was going to leave us, because, like, we were kind of in no man's land. we reworked almost the whole board, and we still got Chum Bucket out there. Okay, Shark Claws. I really just think Shark Claws has no chance to exist here. Brit Ammo Gold. It's going to be gold. We could have looked for inexorable, I guess,
I am
but...
just a man who has lived a long time.
You crit, your shield items gain 10 shield? I actually think that's kind of crazy. Because we should be expecting at some point to crit quite frequently. The problem with Coral is it doesn't scale itself. That's why you need, like, I'm gonna look for the shark, by the way.
Fighting. But I can help you finish a fight.
That's why you need turtle shell or something of in a similar vein.
You'll be back with bruises.
How you doing? Not a pig! It's not a pig!
I'm a bit of a legend.
So having the ability for the
Throne a king.
pearl to actually scale, I don't know, it seems pretty good. Seaweed? Mods? Seaweed? Seaweed, please? More seaweed faster?
All cats
Fair, fair.
know
You're putting out a lot of damage. I don't think that means we're cooked. We are getting quite low, and the shark is not a beloved item, to be 100% honest with you. We gotta take a swing. Maybe you got something incredible. To put the gold trebuchet out there, it's going to dismantle the run. It's going to take this, this, and this, which makes this and this disproportionately useless. But I also think I have to try, because we've been getting our you-know-what kicked. So hang on, you're just not a fit, which is okay. It would involve cutting you, and then trading with you. I want to see how this looks against the AI. It's going to be like somewhat tough to evaluate because we got like a different win condition. That's very nice though. The win condition is like it's damage instead of shield. I I still, I mean, I know we got like very minimal crit chance now with no chum bucket, but the scaling, I think we gotta give it a chance even though it's quite expensive. All right, the price of the rock just went up, man. It's a very slow start. It's an extraordinarily slow start. It's not working. You should be dead by now. Okay, well, you know what? That's good. We learned our lesson. I thought that maybe this would be like the trebuchet would haste so much off of the water wheel that it would shoot twice, thus triggering the water wheel, and we would like go infinite. Clearly, that's not the case. So I mean, it's a little early to call the experiment dead, but I think it didn't do what we wanted it to do, so you're dead to me. Haste, slow, and cooldown items. I see the appeal. I don't really... Well, I don't know, man. What if you got Fixer-Upper? Golden Snow Globe. Use a medium or small item for 2 seconds. Multicast for adjacent property. Here we go. Oh, adjacent property. Here we go again, brother. But I do feel like this makes sense because we want to slow down the fight so that our seaweed has more time to pop. I think we're cooked. I immediately lost all confidence in myself upon looking at my board. Oh, they're a slow build. A slow build. It's been a bit since we fought a slow build. Snow globe on both of their on dock lines twice, huh? Is everything they own radiant, or like what's going on here? Am I an insane person? It didn't freeze anything but dock lines 6 or 8 times in a row.
No time but the present. I don't believe my sisters.
You saw that, right? That wasn't just me. I don't know if that would have changed the outcome, but it's a remarkable thing to look at. Can I just look at something? Oh, it's got to be seaweed heal, right? Double heal? Yeah, I think it's got to be seaweed heal. Okay, so we've been flitting about
Not fail you, Father.
various different attempted archetypes, okay? If we're being realistic, you're no good. You need to be on the squad. You can be on the squad. And Bronze Chum Bucket is the straw that stirs the drink, apparently. Let's see what we got. We need to make a play today. We do have a slow. We do have a poison. Just don't. It's a hard pivot to do. Taste an item for 1 second. I see the temptation, of course. Just don't think it works. I don't think this is a crow's nest type build. I don't think the damage from the shark is going to keep us in there. How about something exceptional right here? I'm going to be honest, you're flicking me a little bit, but just hold. We're going to hit 1 level up today. Probably. Now let me see this sweet, sweet run that I know exists in here. Yeah, there it is. Oh, and then it's slowing you, and it's hasting you, and it's slowing you, and the crit chance is going up, and we're doing 700 heal. We're killing like at the same speed that we did with Trebuchet, but with so much more defense, man. Cosmic plumage. Cosmic plumage. When you crit charge this 1 second. I'm sorry, it's gotta be small items, man. The boost is not gonna do it for us. We don't even have lifesteal.
Good taste.
Those are really bad, man. It's only day 8. This is what people are like, you can always just pivot to the boulder. I need to live to like day 10 to see the boulder, man. Forget, well, the XP gives you a level or a diamond tier item. I mean, what's level 11 in the Bazaar? It's like loot, right? You just couldn't stand it, could you? Couldn't stand me ignoring the clamor. Okay, Claw is law. A Slay the Spire player in my Bazaar is more likely than you think. I think we're likely done. And it pains me to say so because the run went nowhere. But we got some slows out there immediately. No freezes, unfortunately, but some very potent slows. Yikes. That stings. Any seaweeds in the house? Any functional seaweeds in the house? My God, we almost pulled it back. Hold! I'm stunned. We came within like a microsecond of dying, but the seaweed held us in. Everything did a great job there. I really appreciate you. The level up would have been a skill as well. Okay, slow skill. Yeah, it's kind of a classic for sure. The first time you slow each fight, freeze an item for 3 seconds. That's something. Now we may get to 4. We may get to 4. We don't have a lot of money, but the gumballs do matter. We can actually take like any gumball, like a yellow gumball is actually functional for us. I don't really care about 1100 shield, but I don't think the dunes are that good. That being said, for free I'll add 5 damage, but... Now, Elite Duelist weapon has lifesteal would be a nice pull. I know we just make up an excuse to fight the same guy every time, but it would be a nice pull, man. I feel like you could probably justify dumping a bronze silencer to put diamond spices out there too. Because the spices would double the damage of the shark at the point in which the spice is fired. The spices would also reload though, because as soon as we crit, they reload because of our skill. So this might be a time where the spice is very nice. I don't know if I've ever had a good spice build, but I've seen them used against me. But also the skill would go crazy. We do have a good healer, but having like staggered heals so we don't just die to one big hit could help us a lot. We weren't really super excited about the revolver. How about a small non-weapon for free? It's not bad in some circumstances, at least. Need to live, man. Need to live. No pig. Vanessa. It's you. You know what? I feel good knowing it's either you or me, and this isn't the way the game works. But in theory, whoever wins this goes to 4. I can live with that. What are you rocking there? One weapon. Your weapon is going to be slow, man. But it's got a triple cast with the lifesteal and the great crit chance. This could be interesting. You are gonna be slow forever. And our crit chance is rising. And to be honest, our shark is getting up there. We're gonna make it to 4, people. We're gonna make it to 4. We take those any day of the week. Okay. Despite all my rage, we got there. Is that what they say? I gotta oil up my chair, man. It's not... If your chair sounds like this, it's in distress. Give me the aquatic. You want me to rebuild the piranha build, but with golden piranhas? Here's what I say about that. And it is a money generator. I can't deny the money generation aspect. So like you had your chance. You're too late. It's gone. I spent it. Now, hang on. 2-second captain's wheel. There's a, can I get to 40 gold? I could definitely get to 40 gold because you're also like so important. You dump the shark. Yes, sir. You dump it. You dump the shark. I know it seems insane. It's the way. Let me show you how.
If it's not right for you, bring it back. I want you to be happy.
I'm going to start by telling you we don't need to dump it. I'm choosing to dump it.
Oh, delivery's free.
The turtle shell
I like the exercise.
Goes on non-weapons. The captain's wheel goes here. The turtle shell goes here. We don't necessarily need the chum bucket. But I love the crit chance, man. I don't know what to tell you. I love the crit chance. And I'm not totally sold on this slow versus this slow. You charge up so fast. Let's give it a try against the AI. Is this the order? It might be... No, but you have a 2-second cooldown. Yeah, 2-second. I was thinking you, but I think this is right. I'm kind of stunned that we're here on 4 wins, by the way. I thought that there was a reasonable chance there was no way that was going to happen. I honestly thought we would be stuck on 2 wins. And the way our run looked, I don't think you can really blame me. Let's see how this pops, man. The question becomes, is it chum bucket? Well, let's just make sure we don't get our butt kicked first. There's a lot of freezing. It's an awful lot of freezing. But we can't be killed. I can't remember what's in my inventory. You could replace chum bucket with another small item. Is that a 4,700 crit heal?
Not even a battle?
Poison both players
Maybe
for
a
6.
skirmish.
Can't be playable. It's chum bucket or clamora. I do feel like maybe clamora is better. For the instant start. And I mean, more slow eventually. Yeah, sure. What? Pygmalion again. When your enemy uses a... what do you mind your own? Yeah, whatever. I was walking down the street, they asked if you wanted to buy a pig item. I was like, whatever. Whatever. Liam Lynch, look it up. We have nothing that does damage. I think we want the shield. Just to give us... we probably lose no matter what.
You should know. I'm a bit of
You see a pig with a lot of wins in the current environment, you should just say, we had a lot of fun. Deadly fixer-upper. That's kind of why I figured we were cooked. Not to mention the truffles. I'm not, all is not necessary, all is lost. I didn't realize they had spiked shield. We can out-heal spiked shield, but we can't out-shield it. That's fine. I mean, I don't mean to be rude. This is just like it's the build right now. What do you want me to say? Wow, you got Deed, Enchanted Fixer-Upper, Spike Shield. Like, it's Dooley. I'm sorry, I know it hurts. If that was you, or maybe you're just like, oh, he's just salty. I'm not salty, that's the Dooley build. I mean, like, if they had rock, paper, scissors, and they were like, guess what? Rock beats paper and scissors. You're not going to be like, check this out. Bet you didn't see that coming. I'm throwing rock. I'd be like, yeah, of course you threw rock. Some of us have a little bit more. I guess you really would just throw scissors if you wanted to be kind of chill. So scissors, you still at least beat paper. If you're throwing paper at that point, you're a fool. But hey, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. We did better than I expected, honestly, given where we were close to the end. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Later.